Welcome back to the world of short fuse, a roguelike that's got you snipping wires like never before. I'm Charles and we have quite a few things to share this month. Tinkering continues with the all-new Employee Benefits app, we're making some good progress on the game's first boss, and as always, we're making sure the rest of the game keeps up with our increasing quality. So let's start it off with an updated look at the computer. Last time around, we showed off the look and feel of the Employee Benefits app, a program that allows you to spend loyalty tokens on upgrades that last between runs. Today, we have a look at some of the upgrades you can expect to receive. First off, we have a quality of life upgrade that may be quite popular. Typically, you need to focus on a diffusible before you can snip any of its wires, but with the Diffuse Kit++, you can snip any wire at any time with a right click. You still won't be able to rotate diffusibles before they're focused, but this should give you a head start on any of the exposed wires. But it's not just utilities you can expect from the Employee Benefits app. You can also unlock an additional floppy disk choice at the end of each wave, as well as a special poison wire type. We're implementing a lot more, so we'll keep showing them off as they're ready, and let us know what you think. But unlocking an employee benefit is no easy feat. You'll need to make it through increasingly challenging waves and even face bosses. The termite boss is the first of these that you'll see in short fuse, and is quite a bit different from your normal diffusing experience. You'll still need to snip wires of course, but these wires seem to have a mind of their own. In this first phase, you'll see termite wires pop up out of the desk that need to be snipped quickly. Failing to do so could lead to some not so great scenarios. Have you ever wondered what would happen to a time-stopping clock if it got infested by termites? Well, I don't know, it's still pretty early on, but how about we keep an exterminator on speed dial just in case? Of course, to get here, they'd need to know how to navigate through this maze of offices, so how about we check back in with Mike on the transition and see what the commute is like.
Last time, I went over the models for the transition into Short Fuse's next track. Since then, I've imported them into Unity and set up a short animation through the scene. First, I spaced out the stacks of offices better and placed a lot of them. Next, I placed a special stack at the front and put individual offices on the track. These will be the ones that move and where a camera will sit. Then, I set up a spline over on this roller coaster track and added a spline animate component to the individual offices. Now they move along the track. After that, I applied all the materials and added lights, including emissive textures on all the screens and lamps. Finally, I added volumetric fog to the scene to make the factory more mysterious and to blend the lights. Now all that's left is the post-processing and a bit more animating. Let's pass it over to Max on VFX.
On a more micro scale, interactive items are now more reactive and they feel more alive. I added animations and other feedback where I could. That includes when they're activated, deactivated, refreshed, and you can probably imagine more cases on an item-by-item basis. As we take our time with implementing new features, it's important we solidify this stuff we really like that's already in short fuse. That's what I was doing here. The sooner we do polish like this, the more iteration we can do on it. And that is why we'll be implementing the sound effects for them very soon.
And that's all for this month in short fuse. We're really looking forward to showing and playtesting how all these systems intertwine, so stay tuned and let us know what you think. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you in the next devlog soon.